Good morning students and welcome to our economics class. In this class, earlier we studied about aggregate demand. What is the meaning of aggregate demand? Its different components, schedule and diagram. In the similar way we study aggregate supply, meaning of aggregate supply, its meaning, components, schedule and the diagram. We also study propensity to consume or consumption function. In consumption function we study what is the consumption function, what is its meaning, and then we also study the different components. These are average propensity to consume and marginal propensity to consume. Okay, and we also study saving function or propensity to save. In this we study what is the meaning of saving function, its different components, diagram, etc. And we also study average propensity to save and marginal propensity to save. In today's class we will continue it. Now we study comparison between average propensity to consume and marginal propensity to consume. In the similar way, we also make a comparison between APS and MPS, average propensity to save and marginal propensity to save. And we also study what is the relation between APC and APS and what is the relation between MPC and MPS. All of these we study in today's class. First we start from the comparison between APC and MPC. APC आपने पढ़ा है average propensity to consume. It shows the relation between our consumption and our income and how we find C upon Y. And MPC, it shows the relationship between change in consumption due to change in income. How we find it? Delta C upon delta Y. It means change in consumption upon change in income. Now we sit with the help of book. When we make a comparison or differences, we always write first basis of difference. Then we take 2 or 3 components which we have to include. हम यहाँ पर बात करें इसका डिफरेंस बता रहे हैं APC और MPC तो पहले क्या लिखेंगे basis of difference, फिर average propensity to consume and marginal propensity to consume. इससे क्या होगा आपको सिर्फ basis of difference सब अच्छे से लर्न कर लो तो अगर आपका कंसेप्ट क्लियर है तो डिफरेंस आप खुद बना सकते हो. तो आपको पर्टिकुलर कुछ बेसिस ऑफ डिफरेंस ही लर्न करने पड़ेंगे जो कि आपके लिए कंपैरेटिवली बहुत इजी हो जाएगा. फर्स्ट मीनिंग APC, it is the ratio of consumption expenditure to the corresponding level of income at a point of time. एक पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे हमारे कंजम्पशन और हमारे इनकम का रिलेशन हम किससे बता रहे हैं? एवरेज प्रोपेंसिटी टू कंज्यूम. While MPC, it is the ratio of change in consumption expenditure to change in income over a period of time. एक पर्टिकुलर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम पे हमारे इनकम में चेंज होने पर हमारे कंजम्पशन में क्या चेंजेस हो रहा है हम उसको किससे बताएंगे? मार्जिनल प्रोपेंसिटी टू कंज्यूम. सो फर्स्ट डिफरेंस इज ऑफ मीनिंग. सेकंड इज वैल्यू मोर देन 1. APC can be more than 1 when our consumptions are more than our national income, or you can say that before the break even point. जो हमारे APC की वैल्यू 1 से ज्यादा हो सकती है मगर कब होगा कि जब हमारे कंजम्पशन इनकम से ज्यादा है या बिफोर द ब्रेक इवन पॉइंट द APC विल बी मोर देन 1. MPC cannot be more than 1. A change in consumption cannot be more than change in income. जो MPC है वो कभी भी more than 1 नहीं होगा. चेंज इन कंजम्पशन कभी भी चेंज इन इनकम से ज्यादा नहीं हो सकती. और आपने पढ़ा अगर आपको याद हो MPC का वैल्यू हमेशा 0 to 1 के बीच में है. Response to the change in income, when income increase APC falls but a less rate than that of MPC. इनकम हमारी बढ़ती है तो इनकम बढ़ने पर APC कम होता है बट जो APC की जो गिरने की रेट होती है वो कम होती है एज कंपैरेटिव विद द MPC. तो इसका मीनिंग क्या निकला कि इनकम बढ़ने पर APC MPC दोनों डिक्रीज होते हैं बट APC डिक्रीज एट अ लोअर रेट देन डिक्रीज इन MPC. When income increase, MPC also falls but a rate more than APC. With the increase in income, MPC also decrease and decrease at a higher rate than the APC. The fall difference is of formula. How you find APC? APC equal consumption upon income, or you say that C upon Y. But MPC equal change in consumption upon change in income, or delta C upon delta Y. So that's the comparison between our consumption and our consumption function and our APC and our MPC. Now we study comparison between average propensity to save and marginal propensity to save. एपीएस और एमपीएस में क्या रिलेशन है? आप एपीएस कैसे फाइंड करेंगे, एमपीएस कैसे फाइंड करेंगे, क्या रिलेशन है? So we also make a difference table for average propensity to save and marginal propensity to save. First is meaning. APS, it refers to the ratio of saving to the corresponding level of income at a point of time. अगर हम APS की बात करेंगे तो कहता है पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे हमारी सेविंग और इनकम का जो रिलेशन है हम उसको किससे बता रहे हैं? एपीएस, एवरेज प्रोपेंसिटी टू सेव। एक शब्द में और देखेंगे तो पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम आ रहा है, तो पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम इट मींस इट्स द स्टॉप कंसेप्ट बिकॉज़ वी कैन मेजर इट फॉर द पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम। मार्जिनल प्रोपेंसिटी टू सेव, इट रेफर टू द रेशियो ऑफ चेंज इन सेविंग टू द चेंज इन टोटल इनकम ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ टाइम। हम इसको कैसे बता रहे हैं? मार्जिनल प्रोपेंसिटी टू सेव, it's a ratio of change in saving due to change in income. Second, value less than zero. APS और MPS में कौन less than zero होगा और कब होगा? APS can be less than zero where are this saving. It means till consumption is more than the national income. अगर हमारा consumption national income से ज्यादा है तो हमारा average propensity to save न सिर्फ की वैल्यू क्या होगा? नेगेटिव होगी और इवन ये जीरो भी हो सकता है। Marginal propensity to save, MPS can never be less than zero. A change in saving can never be negative. It means change in consumption can never be more than change in income. जो हमारा MPS है वो कभी भी नेगेटिव नहीं होगा क्योंकि जो change in saving है वो कभी भी change in income की अगर हम बात करें तो उसके comparatively नेगेटिव नहीं हो सकता। And last formula how we find? You find APS by the S upon Y, saving upon income, or you find MPS delta S upon delta Y. So these are the comparison between APC and MPC and APS and MPS. Now we study relationship between APC and APS. APC और APS के बीच में क्या रिलेशन है? हम दोनों के रिलेशनशिप की बात करें। APC and APS are always equal to 1. Sum of APC and sum of APS are equal to 1. और छोटा सा लॉजिक आपने पढ़ा होगा, जो हमारा डिस्पोजेबल इनकम है या तो हम उसको कंज्यूम कर सकते हैं या उसको हम सेव कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, हम चेंज इन कंजम्पशन हम गिवन लेवल पर कंजम्पशन अगर हम सेविंग का सम कर देंगे तो हमारे लिए किसके इक्वल आ जाएगा? हमेशा वो 1, इट मींस इक्वल टू द इनकम। हाउ वी फाइंड एपीसी? C upon Y, और हाउ वी फाइंड एपीएस? S upon Y। इफ वी टेक Y as LCM, then C plus S upon Y. C plus S is always equal to the income level. C plus S किसके इक्वल होगा? income level के। So Y upon Y equal to 1. If we have to calculate APC, how we calculate 1 minus APS? Or if we like to calculate APS, how we calculate 1 minus APC? I repeat again, APC plus APS always equal to 1. We can prove it. How you find APC? C upon Y. Or how you find APS? S upon Y. If we take the Y as LCM, then C plus S upon Y. Now C plus S is always equal to the Y, so it means Y upon Y equal to 1. So APS and APS का सम हमारे लिए क्या होगा? 1. अगर APC दे रखा है तो आप APS फाइंड कर सकते हैं और APS दे रखा है तो आप APC फाइंड कर सकते हैं। How we find APC? 1 minus APS, or how we find APS? 1 minus APC. In the similar way we study what is the relationship between MPC and MPS, marginal propensity to consume and marginal propensity to save. MPC plus MPS are always equal to 1, just like APC and APS. We can also prove it. How we find MPC? Delta C upon delta Y, or how we find MPS? Delta S upon delta Y. Okay, if we take delta Y is LCM, then delta C plus delta S upon delta Y. It means change in consumption plus change in saving upon change in income. So delta Y upon delta Y equal to 1. So sum of MPC and MPS is also equal to 1. If you like to calculate MPC, how we calculate? 1 minus MPS, or if you like to calculate MPS, how we calculate? 1 minus MPC. So APC plus APS equal to 1. In the similar way, MPC plus MPS equal to 1. If any value is given between APC and APS, you can find the other. In the similar way, in MPC and MPSC one value is given, you can find the other. Okay. Now we see the relationship between APC, APS, MPC and MPS with the help of schedule. हम इसके लिए शेड्यूल बनाएंगे, टेबल बनाएंगे और इसके रिलेशन को एक्सप्लेन करेंगे. Okay, now we see the relation between APC, MPC and APS, MPS with the help of schedule. It is the same table which we studied in ADS, aggregate demand, aggregate supply or consumption and saving function. All figures of income, consumption and saving are given in rupees crore. Income level is 0, 40, 80, 120, 160 and 200 crore. Then consumption is 20, 50, 80, 110, 140 and 170 crore. If these two are given, we can find all of them. अरे दे रखा है तो बाकी सबको इजीली कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. How you find saving? Income minus consumption. 0 minus 20 minus 20, 40 minus 50 minus 10, 80 minus 80 0, 120 minus 110 10, 160 minus 140 20, 200 minus 170 30. So we find the saving with the help of income and consumption. Then we see ABC. How you find ABC? C upon y. 20 upon 0, it's infinite or we can't find it. 50 upon 40, 1.25. 80 upon 80, 1. When it's 1, it means it is break-even point. Because at the break-even point, consumption and income both are same, and the value of APC equal to 1. Then 110 upon 120, 0.916. 140 upon 160, 0.875, 170 upon 200, 0.850. So it is the average propensity to consume. और जैसे आपने इसका रिलेशन देखा था, as our income increase, APC will decrease. Income increase होने पर APC decrease होगा. Now we see MPC. How you find MPC? Delta C upon delta Y. It means change in consumption upon change in income. If we see change in consumption is 30 crore at different levels of consumption. 20 to 50, 30, 50 to 80, 30, 80 to 110, 30, 110 to 140, 30, 140 to 170, 30. And the change in income equal to 40 crore. So how we find delta C upon delta Y? Change in consumption upon change in income. 30 upon 40, so it's 0.75 at different levels of income. On the first stage, we can't find it because we don't have change in consumption and change in income. हमारा MPC सब जगह कितना आया 0.75. Then we find APS. How we find APS? S upon y. और दूसरा तरीका APS फाइंड करने का आपके पास क्या है 1 minus APC. मगर मैं आपको 1 minus APC यूज में लेने की एडवाइस नहीं दूंगा. उस पे छोटा सा लॉजिक है, अगर आपने APC किसी कंडीशन में गलत फाइंड कर लिया तो उस सिचुएशन में फिर APS भी गलत हो जाएगा. तो ज्यादा बेहतर क्या है कि आप इस S upon y से फाइंड करो, फिर उसके बाद आप APC और APS का सम करके देखो, अगर दोनों का सम 1 आ रहा है इट मींस योर आंसर इज करेक्ट. सो हाउ यू हैव टू फाइंड S upon y? minus 20 upon 0 we can't find it. minus 10 upon 40 so it's minus 0.25. जैसा थोड़ी देर पहले आपने कंपैरिजन में पढ़ा है कि APS नेगेटिव हो सकता है, बाकी कोई वैल्यू नेगेटिव नहीं होती, सिर्फ APS नेगेटिव हो सकता है. APC भी नेगेटिव नहीं होगा और MPC और MPS तो होते ही नहीं क्योंकि उनकी वैल्यू हमेशा 0 to 1 के बीच में आती है. सिर्फ APS ही ऐसा जो नेगेटिव हो सकता है. Then 0 upon 80 it's 0. It's again the break-even point because at the break-even point consumption and income are equal or APC equal 1. When APC 1, the APS is 0. Then 10 upon 120 is 0.084. Then 20 upon 160 is 0.125 and 30 upon 200 0.15. Now we make the sum of APC and APS. हम APC और APS का सम करके देखते हैं क्या 1 आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा है. देखो 1.25 plus minus 0.25 is equal to 1. 1 plus 0 1. 0.916 plus 0.084 it's equal to 1. 0.875 plus 0.125 it's equal to 1. 0.850 plus 0.150 equal to 1. So APC and APS both are the sum of APC and APS equal to 5. Now we see about NPS. How to find NPS? It's delta S upon delta Y. Change in saving upon change in income. For how we find NPS? Delta S upon delta Y. If we see delta S, it's always 10. सब जगह कितना आ रहा है 10. -20 to -10, 10. -10 to 0, 10. 0 to 10, 10. 10 to 20, 10. 20 to 30, 10. And change in consumption is 40. So at each place you have to find delta S upon delta Y. 10 upon 40. 10 upon 40 means 0.25. सब जगह कितना आ जाएगा आपका 0.25. And we know that sum of MPC and NPS is equal to 1. MPC और NPS का सम क्या होता है? इक्वल टू 1. अगर आप सम करेंगे 0.75 plus 0.25, it's equal to 1. So this table shows the comparative study of APC, MPC, APS and NPS, and relation between APC and APS and MPC and NPS. Just I told you that if our income increase, APC will decrease. Okay, so it is the comparative table of APC, APS, MPC and NPS. Okay, now in the next class I will give you some question to solve out their relations, or you have to find the value of all these with their schedules and others. Thank you.